What's going on, guys? It's Preston, and today we have something very exciting because I'm going to be opening up 4 Call to Battle base set booster packs. These just came in the mail, and so this video isn't super long. We're just going to get right on into the opening. This is what the booster packs look like. As you can see, they're the new foil booster packs. Down at the bottom it says base set booster pack contains 18 cards. It has one of the creatures we'll hopefully get, which is the Royal Sky Guardian. It has the base set name and the card game name. And so the way these work is each pack guarantees 3 rare cards, and then there are 14 common cards, and then a chance for a legendary card instead of another common card. And it is a 1 in 4 chance for a legendary, so we should get at least one in these 4 packs that we're opening. So there are the backs again. And the first card we got is actually a legendary. So this is Petrus. And he is, you can tell that he's a legendary by the L down at the bottom. And so his special ability is Puppet Master. Choose an attack or ability from an enemy creature on the battlefield. That creature can't use the chosen attack or ability while Petrus is on the battlefield. Petrus may use the chosen attack or ability as its own during your turn. So this creature has had a bunch of redraws, and I have to say this is definitely my favorite one out of all of them. And so it's pretty crazy that right off the bat we get one of the legendary cards. Our first rare card is Arrow Storm, Shade of Flame, and if it's one that's already been shown in one of the starter decks, I'm probably just not going to go over everything. This is Durox. He has Drill Missile as an attack, and then an ability Sharpen, and Drill Missile gains 2 base damage. Frost Fox. Ice Tail does 3, and then Frost Over. You heal 3 damage from Frost Fox. Then Frost Fox can't use this during your next turn. We have Healing Curse, which was originally supposed to be in the booster or the starter deck, but it was a little bit strong, so it's good that we got it in here and can add it if we want to. And it says none of your opponent's creatures can be healed during your opponent's next 2 turns. Second rare is Werewolf, which is also in the starter deck. We have Hagen, which is a very interesting card in the lore. He has 2 abilities. One is Sabotage, and it says choose an enemy trap and send it to your opponent's discard pile. Then he has Construct, which is search your army for a trap and add it to your hand. Shuffle your army. So he's kind of like a blacksmith, trap maker type dude. We have Pycro, Heelek Tiger, and he has an interesting ability or special ability, Predator. All of this creature's attacks do +3 damage when its remaining HP is higher than the remaining HP of the creature it's attacking. So he becomes stronger when he is healed up to like maximum health. Another Rocket Bomb, which is a really good card. Thievel, and this card may be OP, I really don't know. But he has the ability Thief, which is choose an attack or ability from a creature on the battlefield and use it as your own. So obviously, if your opponent had something out there like Frenzy, he could steal it, use Frenzy, and do crazy damage, but his HP is only 8. So he's very can't tank a lot of hits. So I don't know, I feel like that kind of balances him out. And our third rare is Ancient Hydrangea, which is one of the dragon ninjas. He has Hurricane, which does 5 damage to each enemy proximity creature, and then Water Spout does 8. So that is our third rare. We have Lionetric, Static Main. Each time an enemy creature lands an attack on Lionetric, it receives 2 damage. And then Charge Beam does 2 damage, but then you also heal 2 damage from Lionetric and all friendly adjacent Storm type creatures. So he's good in a Storm type deck to kind of keep everybody healed up a little bit. Hold on, let me try to adjust this a little bit better. Okay, we have Valterra, which used to be, I don't even know what his name used to be, but he has Sword Strike and then a special or an ability Shield, and you can choose this creature or a friendly adjacent creature to Valterra, and all of your opponent's attacks do -5 damage to that creature your opponent's next turn. So he can shield himself or another friendly creature. We have Experiment 314, who has the Experiment special ability, Toxorus, and a Snoven Elf male, and his special ability is Better Together. All of this creature's attacks do +2 damage for each Snoven Elf female and Snoven Elf male on the battlefield. So that's going to do it for pack 1. It's kind of crazy that we already got a legendary card, and who knows, we might get lucky and pull the other legendary card from the set as well, because we do have 3 more packs to go. I always have such a hard time with these, and I don't understand why. Hold on. We're gonna get scissors. And it looks like, right off the bat, yet again, we have the other legendary card, which is Orietta. And she is very important in the lore of everything. And so she has an ability Extinguish, which is very, very powerful. It says remove all cards from the battlefield, and then Radiance does 8 damage. Wow, that's crazy that we got both legendaries in 2 packs. Okay, so it's Orietta. First rare is Labyrinth. You have Spidox, Experiment 232, Garden Gnome, Shade of Flame, Terratoxic. A lot of these are in the starter deck. We have Recycle, Flare Seed, another Hagen. We have Soul Statue. Negate all damage from your opponent's attack, and then negate all damage to the creature this trap is guarding for the rest of your opponent's turn. That background looks very purple, and I swear I made that background blue. It's kind of weird. We have a Blue Wisp, which is a magic card, and it has Sacrifice, choose a friendly creature on the battlefield. That creature's next attack does +6 damage, and then send this creature to your graveyard. So the way the wisps work is they basically sacrifice themselves to make your other creatures better. We have Experiment 413. Our second rare, I think, is Merwizard. And I don't think you've seen this one yet, but he has a special ability, Aqua Rune. All cards gain the additional water type while this creature is on the battlefield, which is very good paired with another water creature that hopefully we can get a hold of so I can show you how well they combo together. Yeah, he's a really cool rare card. Then we have Hydrangea to go with our ancient Hydrangea. That'll be good. Another Healing Curse. Another Snoven Elf male. And then another Experiment 314. Okay, getting right on into the next one. So it looks like we didn't get another legendary at the very beginning this time, so that's okay. So this is pack number 3. Got Withdraw, which Withdraw used to be only 2 cards, and I changed it to 3. And our first rare is Cloninator. Choose a card from your hand, your discard pile, or on the battlefield. Show it to your opponent. Cloninator gains all the same properties as the chosen card. So it's basically like a device that lets you clone any card that you have. And see, rare cards, you're only allowed 1 copy of a rare card in a deck. And so with Cloninator, you essentially could be allowed 2 copies of the same card in the deck. See, that one's pretty cool. We have another Evil, Terra Ninja, Experiment 314, another Hagen. We have another Terratoxic. We're getting a lot of repeats in these packs. Mutation. Choose 2 friendly creatures on the battlefield or in your hand that have the Experiment special ability. Combine the type, remaining HP, and attack effects of both creatures and place them both on the battlefield in 1 creature slot. So this lets you take advantage of all of the Experiment cards that are in the game, like this, that have the Experiment special ability, and basically combine them into 1 creature. And this card used to be a rare, but then I changed it to just a common card. That way you can have 3 of them in a deck and, you know, use their ability a little bit more often. We have Experiment 412, which pairs really well with the fire type deck. And this is a unique card, Orog, because it's the only card in the game that currently has flavor text at the bottom. And he has Aura Pulse, which does 5 damage. It says choose 1 card from your opponent's hand and look at it. Your opponent can't play that card during their next turn. And the flavor text says, let me in, just 1 touch, I shall see you. Your fears, aspirations, desires, let me see. So he's a pretty cool card. We have Death Warden, Drakduel, another rare werewolf. I swear all the rares that we get are duplicates just about. Drill Sect, Lucky Die. This is a good card. It's a duration card, and it says roll the die at the beginning of your next 3 turns. If it's even, 1 of your creatures may attack twice that turn. If it's odd, draw a card. We have Lightning Bug, Electric Light. This creature is also a Storm type, and then Lunar Beam. Look at the top 2 cards of your army and your opponent's army. We have a Quick Slash and Blizzpuff, which has the ability Snowball Effect, which is send this creature and 1 additional Blizzpuff from your hand to your graveyard and free play Plowzard from your hand. And then Plowzard gains +7 base HP. So hopefully we can pull Plowzard in this next pack as one of our rares, and maybe another Blizzpuff so we can actually, you know, take advantage of the ability. At least I'm having a little bit easier time with these packs now. Okay, so 4th and final pack here. Come on, give us some non-repeats. Okay, first off, we have Ancient Terra Ninja, Sea Steed, which has the Hydro Jet's special ability, and this creature can attack twice per turn, currently the only one in the game that can do that. I swear we've gotten this card in every pack. This is like the Wild Wing of my game, I guess. Like, it shows up everywhere. We have Experiment 131, Death Warden, another mutation. First rare is Goblin Chieftain, and he has the Chieftain's Staff special ability, and all magic attacks do +2 damage while Goblin Chieftain is on the battlefield. So he's good if you're using magic cards. He's got a Stellarite Stone in his staff there. We have a Heal Spray, Toxorus, Healing Curse, Lionetric, Garden Gnome, another Heal Spray, another Werewolf, Experiment 232, Crucify, Cryon, and this card is interesting. I'm kind of glad we did pull this one because, as you can see, it is a dual type creature. It is actually an ice type as well as a water type. And so he has the attack Aqua Cut, which does 6 damage, which is pretty crazy for a 3 Stellarite cost creature. And then Ice Wall, which says Cryon can't be attacked during your opponent's next turn, but then Cryon can't use this during your next turn. So this creature is like part water, part ice, can go between the 2 forms basically. And he's just a common. And then our last card is Cutterfish. which has Blade Guard, which essentially does the exact same thing as Ice Wall. You just can't be attacked your opponent's next turn. And that is it for the 4 booster packs. There were some cards that I was hoping we could get, and there were some that, for some reason, wanted to come up a lot, but that is just, you know how it goes sometimes. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more Call to Battle videos. Right quick, we could go over some of the rares that we got, although most of them, or a lot of them, were the same. Let's see. That was a rare. Where's the other rare ones? That was a rare. Okay, so we have 12 rares, and then we ended up getting both legendary cards in the first 2 packs, so we'll save them until the end. So we had Aerostorm, Werewolf, Ancient Hydrangea, Terratoxic, Murr Wizard, Labyrinth, another Werewolf, another Terratoxic, Cloninator, Ancient Terra Ninja, Goblin Chieftain, 3rd Werewolf, and then we had Pepetrus, and then we also had Orietta. So that does it for this video, and like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. You do you.